Hello everybody, welcome back to the Mania 7K World Cup 2024. We got one last match in this hectic semi-final schedule before we transition over to the finals map pool showcase that will happen after this match finishes. It is Thailand against Canada, and I am Raviel, one of the two commentators, and I'm going to be joined by Mifa. Okay, I think we'll need to give it a sec because Mifa is probably having a bit of connectivity issues, but we have the 8 players on our screen here. Lost, Kunatsuyo, Hens, and Palm with Canada, Dale, Nunotaba, Harambe, and Mr. Moo. It is gonna be a very close match. Seed 6 against Seed 7. And something that's also very interesting to point out, these two teams have already faced each other. Sorry, not faced each other, but they've already played the map pool. And they both banned the same map, Rise 5, yesterday. So we'll see what will happen this time round for the ban and pick phase. We'll see if Mifa is on this time. Hello, you good?
Hello, yeah, hello. It's been a bit kind of lagging far behind. You're kind of lagging far.
Ships of an alien source are approaching from the sky. Radio contact has been attempted but cannot be established.
And we'll see if Mifa will be able to fix. But in the meantime, we'll see if the roles will be shown to us soon. Okay, I think the protects and bans have already been put into place. Mr. Moo saying Rise 4 will be Canada's protect, and Canada's ban Rise 6. So Rise 5 is open. We'll see if Thailand want to ban that. Actually, I may want to ask if for Thailand's protect. Okay, Rise 5 is going to be banned. So that's 1/3 of the Rise pool gone out of the way.
Alright, hopefully the connection is now back. Yeah, and as you said, only 2/3 of the Rise picks have in there, so it's pretty much safe to say that long node and hybrid picks are pretty much out of maybe, I don't know, maybe some picks could happen for both of these teams.
I mean, Canada did protect Rise 4. I assume Thailand protected LN 2 because that was what they protected yesterday. And Thailand are actually going to go with tonight's Rise 3. Now, interesting, both these teams have already played this map. Thailand had a 1.95 million score, Canada had a 1.90. And the lineups were Lost, Kun, Natsurio, Dale, and Harambe. We do see 3 out of the 4. We'll see if Natsurio will come in for Thailand, but that should be Thailand's lineup.
Yeah, this should be, I guess, the most optimal setup for Thailand in the most Rise scenario. I think in most cases, Lost, Kun, and Natsurio have been playing most of the Rise picks, even in like yesterday, and Canada has some good, at least some 3 selections of their team, at least for the Rise roster in general.
Yeah, I will say that for all of the maps that these two teams have shared from yesterday, Thailand have been the better team in all of them. So they share Tinnitus, they share Ghost, Vulnerability, and Revolt, and Thailand have a better score on all 4. So it's definitely going to be Canada playing catch-up for this entire match, I feel.
Yeah, we'll see if this goes well for Thailand, as if this is their own pick.
It's going to be up to Canada's second player because Dale is currently holding still the 100%, but it is Harambe lagging a little bit behind, which is what gives Thailand that slight edge. But here we go.
Core stream starts here, and there's no turning back after this. I mean, I guess the first half is a little bit on the easier side, but at the moment, Harambe is kind of lagging, far behind actually, hitting kind of inconsistent in terms of accuracy.
Yeah, but holding the FC is what is. Never mind.
Yeah, well,
Wow.
alright, there's the drop right there. It's actually low 99% now. It's actually kind of.
Yeah.
This is
was a-
downfalling behind, but Natsuria takes the
Oh!
drop, and Dale actually trading it out. But another miss coming from Canada. Not looking good because Lost School is in cruise control over 99.8% now.
Yeah, that's a very solid score from Lost School. Dale misses once more. Thailand now holding a 22,000 point lead as we approach the halfway point. Canada have a hill, and a growing hill at that, to battle.
22,000 points up until this break section it is pretty much almost a telltale saying that I guess in the second half this could grow even larger than what it is, but Canada needs to really outplay this whole entire section after this.
Yeah, and they also need to hope for a Lost School miss because Lost School's score is just dangerously dangling over Canada's low scores over here.
Alright, here's more of a double stairs court straight base, but Harambe takes a lot more damage than what it seemed to be.
Yeah, at this speed, 208 BPM, once you miss, it is very difficult to try and pick it back up, and Harambe picks up a couple there.
It keeps going and going, but again, Dale takes up another damage as well for Canada, and it is very well in safe pick there for Thailand there. Good call for having this be picked early on.
Yeah, I would say that Thailand have a lot of maps that they can really exploit Canada, especially looking at the scores from yesterday. And Lost School should... Okay, I'm not gonna say anything, but this is gonna be a very good Thailand team score.
Yeah, this is just pretty much all there is to it. There's no more core stream, just these cores here and there. No funny business. And there we go, 1.95
That's a
million.
score. That's
Pretty
a
much
score from Lost School.
Yeah, pretty much the
my
same.
God.
Pretty much the same average score from Thailand as from yesterday, but
Yeah,
it does seem to be clear tell saying that the other core stream pick will be very good for Thailand this time.
yeah, to the dismay of Canada for sure, but we'll see what Canada want to go for. I'm gonna be very interested to see what is their game plan.
Yeah, seems like Canada has
From what I'm looking,
decent choice there for hybrid and long notes in general. So
yeah,
this also might actually asking for trouble because Thailand has been most of the time being MVP from yesterday, so this would be a similar situation to be in.
I mean, we're gonna look at L lens here. Vulnerability might be out. Actually, vulnerability might be okay, but Thailand did protect it, so I'm a little bit worried. Even though the score difference between these two teams on vulnerability is 26,000 to Thailand, which is not a lot, especially when you look at Revolt. Revolt has like a 57,000 point gap, and it's to Thailand's favor. So okay, Vice 4, that's fine.
Protected pick there by Canada. This is all just core tag, so hopefully this time Canada is able to maintain consistency to the very end. Seems to be that this is also 100% pick rate, so that's kind of nice.
Yep. Wait, actually, has it? Because I don't think Thailand played this, did they?
It might actually be. I don't know.
Because on my side, I only have a Canada team score for Voyage.
I think might have been actually. I'm not sure, but if that's the case, then if Thailand doesn't play this even then like yesterday, maybe we got a fresh new scores to look at now.
Yeah, Thailand didn't play this. They swept Poland, so if it wasn't a sweep, maybe it would have been picked. But yeah, Thailand were rampant against Poland, so this map didn't show up in their match. But Canada did play this, and it's the same two players, 1.968. That's the team score. We'll see if Thailand will be able to match or beat it, and if Canada can replicate it.
Yeah, the thing about Canada's score, I think in general, I think it might have been like some misses at the very end, which might have cost them the score. So we'll see.
It is decently long, about 3 minutes.
The downtime is pretty large in this though, so you might not to be too complacent about it.
Yeah, so far 99.9s all over the board, except for Natsuhiro with a very early drop before any player hits the 400 combo cap, so this lead will grow for now until Natsuhiro hits that cap.
I think that might have been a 100 or 50, but yeah, Dale with the drop there, so trading it out, but the accuracy by Natsuhiro is actually dangerously low now.
Oh my gosh. They pick up another miss, 98.7. That's a concern for Thailand, even though Losco is just absolutely destroying his Natsuhiro. A chain of misses. This is a good call for Canada at the moment.
Yeah, not looking very good for Thailand here. When you already have this much of a difference in, I cannot expect to do very well in the second half. Second half is way harder.
Yeah, that's gonna be a very huge concern. Losco is just absolutely demolishing this child, but when you don't have that second player to back up, Canada, all they just need to do is keep this consistency. They can miss a couple of times because Natsuhiro has already missed a bunch. And Natsuhiro's accuracy is so low compared to the rest of the lobby as well.
Yeah, 98 versus the third lowest being 99.7 with the drop is already a telltale sign.
I mean, like you mentioned, second half gets tougher. We'll see if Natsuhiro will be able to at least hold some ground and hope for some more drops from Canada's side.
So far, there's just one drop from Canada, and it's by Dale. But even the drop is very clean.
Extremely clean. They are almost matching Mr. Moo's accuracy. Oh, Dale does pick up a little bit of an accurate drop, but yeah, on the grander scheme of things, it is nothing compared to how much Thailand are still behind by.
Still quite a bit left to go, but again, the accuracy and I guess the score difference might have been increasing, but Mr. Moo takes a drop, but that is just very minor in the grand scheme of things.
I would say Natsuhiro has recovered. Never mind.
Well, I guess you're already there, but drop
Dale trades it.
Only lost school actually being able to keep up at the very least for a semblance of score difference, but it's not changing at all.
Yeah, and that will do it for Canada's point. Very strong showing from them, despite the FC from Lost Cool, which I need to see what that accuracy is. Okay.
Yeah, there's
oh my god,
they've been avoiding 200s like a disease right there. There's only 100, 7 100s, 250s. That's there's no 200s at all. That's just Korjak score right there.
That's you love to see it. You love to see Korjak scores when you have 0-200s and then just RNG number pick on the other judgments.
Yeah, but that's a very comfortable, safe pick there for Canada. But again, Thailand has to respond with something else here. There's the other core stream.
There's a lot.
There's the other core stream, but maybe on the dangerous side, has a bracket at the end. Might actually trigger some sort of score difference. But actually, you're gonna go with the way of venture.
So this is another map that Thailand did not play against Poland, but Canada did play this against Brazil.
Yeah, this would be something, as we don't see a lot of a delay-ish speed score by Thailand that much. This is a fresh new one, but at the same time, Canada also has some scores up their sleeve, but nothing maybe stood out too much.
I'm interested to see if they're going to change their lineup, because against Brazil it was Mr. Moo and Harambe, but this time round Dale is still staying in. And I guess it's going to be a different lineup. for Canada.
Alright, let's see if the switch up is fine for them, but this is Thailand's pick here, so this is very critical to have this pick
Yeah.
being won by their own, but we'll see what happens there.
And yeah, this is the speed dump pick. If we're going to go by qualifiers, for the speed qualifier stage, Canada actually have a better score. Thailand already having to play chase because Natsurio with a pretty bad intro, dropping all the way to 97% in the miss.
Already down to 98 there. Not so much of a good start, but at the same time, we haven't seen much of the meat of the card there. Let's go now. A little bit of a build up before everything goes wrong.
It's really just Lost Crew trying to hold everything together for Thailand. Here comes these rolls.
Yeah, the accuracy does seem to favor inline for Canada, but Harambe actually taking quite a severe drop in accuracy now. Actually trying to match up with Nasiria, but now its scores are going back 1-4.
It's really the bottom row fighting, but Dale, with the miss, will definitely lose out to Lost Crew, and that lead will now switch to Thailand. But I'm just gonna be focusing on like Natsurio and Harambe. I think these two players are the shaky ones, and Harambe misses on the trill!
Misreading on the trill!
And that's huge for Thailand because no FCs on Canada. And it's essentially, technically speaking, pretty much 2 FCs on Thailand.
Yeah, taking up another drop there by Canada from Dale's side, but again, the lead is jumping, growing further for Thailand there. A lot of lead going for it.
Ooh, Natsurio and Dale both trade. It's just Lost Crew. Like I say, keeping Thailand together. Harambe misses again. This lead growing to almost 40,000. But it's actually shrinking a little bit because of the accuracy drop on Natsurio.
In cruise control in terms of accuracy, Thailand did have it in the bag. Again, even though the bottom row is also kind of struggling a little bit too much, but Lost Crew is enough to keep them afloat, and Thailand will be taking it 2-1.
Wow. Yeah, Lost Crew is popping off right now. Very solid scores over the last 3 maps. Back to Canada.
Yeah, Canada has something else to look at. I don't think this would... Maybe a slight departure to the hybrid and longless might be a fresh idea, but at the same time, you just don't know what Thailand's gonna score on, if anything.
I'm a bit scared about the hybrids actually. Like, I would say the L-Lens are less risky. And also the difficult thing is Canada don't really know Thailand's scores because Thailand had a sweep.
Yeah, it's more of the fact that most of the scores have been more on the rise side, so not too much. Okay, so here's the thing. Canada asking for Shinobu would be the second player for the LN part, so I would guess this would be like long thing. And there you go, last page is big.
Yeah. Okay, for the first time, we'll be seeing a map that neither of these teams have played yet. So it's blind. These two teams do not know each other's scores. We do not know their scores. We do not know how well they are capable of playing this.
And we do not know who will. Yeah, we do not know who will be the 2 players for Thailand either. I don't think Natsurio will be playing this because there's also Kenzie who will also play this as well.
Kenzie can play this, yeah. But we'll see. I mean it's gonna be either Natsurio or Kenzie.
Yeah, I mean otherwise this would make sense if the 2 players will be holding on for most of the Olympics would be Lost Crew and Kenzie, but
there you go.
Kenzie will be in.
Like you called. So the 2 players at the bottom row have changed.
Alright, this would be an interesting battle because Kenzie is more of a prolific OT-champ player as well. Even though the accuracy might not be the best, but the combo is in there to help Thailand afloat in the grand scheme of things.
Yeah, so this map is more of a control-based map, but it does get a bit streamy and releasey towards the end. So it has a mix of pretty much everything you would like to see in an LN map.
Alright, we'll see how this goes, especially when players are ready. Yep, should be no trouble at all. Hopefully hopefully these players are warmed up even with these pick being fresh for both of these teams.
Yep. Also keeping in mind that this is a Canada pick here. So no breakpoints just yet.
Yeah, we'll see how this goes, and this would pay off in Canada's side if this is the correct pick for them.
So far we're seeing a top row versus bottom row kind of scenario. Mr. Mu actually getting the better of Lost Crew for now, so Canada do have that lead.
Bottom row is essentially on the battle of battle in terms of accuracy. I guess the combo is still pretty much the same, but again, the top row, Mr. Mu leading the charge here.
Yeah, Mr. Mu has been exceptional at L-Lens for Canada. Essentially their MVP for L-Lens, but Lost Crew has also been their key L-Lens player for Thailand, so it's really going to be a battle of the player 2s.
Kenzie is dropping gradually as time goes on, more of the 200s here and there, so the accuracy is lagging behind in terms of for Canada, and Canada is taking the lead.
Yeah, these releases are pretty brutal. We are now heading into that final third of the map, which is going to be a bit more stream-based.
2/3 of the song, and Kenzie taking the drop there.
And another one at that!
Completely letting go of that spacebar LN.
Yeah, the spacebar. But here's the stream part. Canada can definitely make some ground. Moscow is chasing Mr. Mu's accuracy, but there has to be drop from Canada's. If not Thailand, I'm not going to be able to complete this comeback.
It's all really pretty much on Canada's side there, and Canada pretty much has it in the bag actually. If nothing bad goes happen, with potentially a double FC.
Wow, it's not over yet, but this is some team score from Canada. Another drop from Kenzie.
That is insane. Double FC on this chart is unheard of.
That is crazy. And Lost Crew will actually snipe the lobby MVP right at the end. But yeah, that's a team score from Canada.
Very safe pick there. After all, it's just a matter of whether or not they can take the other LN. Actually, might have been a bad idea because Lambda 2 does being protected by Thailand, and if being used as a weapon against Thailand would be a bad move.
I mean, vulnerability, LN 2. Funnily enough, in their previous matches, it was both their protects.
Yeah, it's a gentleman's agreement.
A gentleman's agreement.
Whether or not they will play this, it's just a question of whether who's gonna be the chicken game here. But actually, they're gonna go with 24 Evo.
Okay, Thailand did play this against Poland. It was Lost Crew and Kenzie, 1.92 million. So that's a very good team score. Canada though, we do see Dio.
I mean, this makes the most sense, right? Because Dale has been performing on most of the hybrids, even in general. So having anyone else might not be the best idea. But Kenzie, on the other hand, is in for Thailand. So I don't know.
I mean, these two players from Thailand, they did play this map against Poland. So sticking with the same two.
I mean, I'm not quite sure if that would be. I mean, better or worse. This would be should be Kenzie's performing a lot better than what we did like yesterday to be able to match Canada's scores.
I mean, with their team score yesterday, it was a 961,000 average. So I will say it's definitely up to Canada to try and take this.
Starts off okay with this intro. It's just more of the gradual speed up. It's just all gradual speed ups. Okay, oh, there's a lot of 200s there by Kenzie there.
Yeah, the score now flicks towards Canada. Ooh.
Actually, hitting very late, even though the releases might be overhauling some spots.
Yeah, the gradual BPM change is definitely costing Kenzie, but missed the move. The first miss. Is that lead gonna shift or not? Because Kenzie's accuracy is dropping steadily. And
gradually dropping, but oh my god, yeah, that is a big drop right there. Even with after the 200s, it's still on a 98%.
That is tough on Thailand, even the whole law school. Once again, we say this so many times, still MVPing, Mr. Moo will drop. Now that lead's gonna shrink.
Lead is gonna shrink, but Mr. Moo's 2 draws were very clean. It doesn't budge on the accuracy. Oh my gosh! Almost the entire lobby fall out.
Everyone but Kenzie missing on the exact same pattern. We are completely reset, and Kenzie is the one holding the highest combo.
Actually, the score difference is actually getting low. Actually, the score difference is now even.
I think that lead might go back because of Kenzie's combo. And there will solidify it. Thailand have the lead back.
Thailand does have the lead back, but it's not over yet. 8,000 points is still not a whole lot. Concerned about Kenzie's accuracy on the trail, and maybe some of the LNs might have been overhauled at some point. Okay, there's a little more to speed up.
Speed section towards the end. Yeah. Oh my god, this lead is actually shrinking. It's shrinking. Kenzie's accuracy is dropping.
4,000 points and 1,000 points. That's at the very end.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, it's not over yet. It's not over yet. 1,000.
Thailand can't take this. They need to hold on.
3 LNs more.
Alright, they got it.
Oh my god.
That was close. That was really, really close.
1,100. That is not a safe pick there.
Woo. Thailand actually did worse than yesterday, but it was enough.
It was just about enough, and it would have been like almost the entire lobby fall out. This would have been a different story.
Funnily enough, I think Kenzie was the reason why Thailand actually won that, because when the entire lobby missed, he was the only one that didn't. Held that combo and kept them alive, and
oh no!
Canada going for Thailand's protect.
They're using as a weapon against Thailand. This is not good.
Oh man. Now I did say Thailand do have a 26,000 point difference over Canada on this map. Both these teams have played it before. But, and this is gonna be a huge but, because Nuno Taba's in. Not Harambe.
Yeah, this should be the one that Nunataba would be most likely fine to do in a pick like this. We've seen the last page, and it's been an FC as well.
Yeah.
This is a bit of a different one, but the coordination part is what Nunataba really shines in.
Yeah, this is extremely heavy coordination. And in some sections, there are some full LN inverse.
Not having the best of starts at the moment.
Yeah, it does seem like they have been struggling for accuracy throughout this entire match so far. But Nuno Taba was the first one to drop.
First one, but actually, that's a double drop already. Now still has the 2 LCs still intact.
It is very early on, but that's the third miss from Canada. Nuno Taba again.
This might be really bad. This might be really bad there for Canada.
I mean, if we see the bigger picture, Canada going for this isn't so bad. But the fact is, Thailand has protected this twice in a row. They know what they're doing. And Canada might have fallen into that trap.
Still risky though, because the score difference is now even going towards Canada at the moment. The score difference just lies beyond the accuracy.
Yeah, it's really just lost score, like 99.7. But we do have to take note, Kenzie 98.8 is holding an FC, but the accuracy is the lowest of the lobby, but Nuno Taba with another miss. Could Thailand just be playing the combo game here? Nuno Taba again, double miss in this section of the inverse.
Full inverse does really help Kenzie most of the O2 Jam experience here, and it's coming in handy.
Very, very handy indeed. 32,000 points of a difference already, and we're already going to close the map. And that's Thailand's point. It's a big point.
Also, yeah, I just need Losco to calm down a little bit there. 992, almost 992k on this chart is illegal.
What?
200s.
200s? Hello?
Imagine dropping 200s, whether or not this would be a real score.
Man dropped lesser 200s, then Nuno Taba dropped misses. That is incredible.
That is a break point at that for Thailand. Thailand's a really good spot right now.
I mean, that's the risk you take when you pick your opponent's protect. Fell right into Thailand's trap.
Yeah, at the same time, Thailand does have the last rice pick there that they want to go with the core stream. But at the same time, there's only non-rice picks after it.
Yeah. Do they want to go for Zik now? Or perhaps play around with the bottom half of the pool still?
Oh, they're going for Revolt. Oh god, okay.
Ooh, okay. I mean, this was the LN map that I said Thailand had a 57,000 point lead over Canada. And yes, both these teams have played it. Will we see Harambe though? Because Harambe did play this against Brazil.
Not quite sure. I mean, you've seen Harambe did play this. But at the same time, this is far and away the hardest the LN picks that we've seen in terms of scoring. And getting an FC is already a big feat in itself.
Yeah, it's very technical, very heavy shield usage, and some mini jacks. We'll see who that second player for Canada will be.
Seems to be Harambe now.
Okay.
Alright, so it's just a matter of combo now. Not so much in accuracy because, you know, combo gaming doesn't matter a lot in these times.
I mean, yeah, when we're talking about mania scoring, combo is it's just it's a small factor compared to accuracy in the long run.
It's more finicky, I guess, in the sense that accuracy would be contributing very much, but if only your ratio in terms of rainbow is strong enough to be able to, I guess, overturn the miscount.
Yeah, I mean, when you have lost crew on your side, this is a very daunting task for Canada now.
More of the hand bias, which should be so it should be fine, but no, not too much about Harambe there. Actually, might have been struggling with more of the hand bias structures.
Yeah, this is gonna be quite painful for Canada. Already no FCs from them, 2 FCs still from Thailand, and Harambe's accuracy climbing, but is at 97%. Mr. Mu drops again, 15,000 point of a lead, and we've just barely begun.
Free-falling there in terms of accuracy, but we haven't seen most of the tornado LN paths this time around.
Ooh. Once again, we see this dynamic. We see the dynamic between Thailand players, Lost Crew and Kenzie. One holding so much better accuracy.
Oh my god, Kenzie's free-falling!
Oh. Yeah, Kenzie is almost matching the accuracy of Harambe and they miss. That could be dangerous.
Free-falling in terms of accuracy. This is not a good sign. The score lead is now drifting downwards, and now Canada is trying to hold on steady, but both of them dropping as well.
Yeah, it's just Lost School. Once again, we say this. 99.5% FC. That is what is making this difference. Mr. Mu drops again. And again
Actually,
in this right section.
Weirder drop, actually.
Yeah, just needed some time to get used to hitting Rice in an LN map, yeah.
Yeah, this could be still a very good difference overall. It's 20,000-ish for the Thailand side. So more drops coming in from Canada here. That's not looking good.
Yeah, they have to hold on their own. Harambe does drop again. They need to hold on their own because Kenzie has managed to find their rhythm back.
Just
And Lost School
barely,
does drop
yeah.
their...
Just barely, because Lost School is still in cruise control after all of those, and missing already on this spot is already impressive on its own. But there's still one more tornado pattern.
I mean, this tornado pattern has to like completely destroy Thailand for Canada to take this back, and even so, Canada have to hold as well.
Kenzie is doing a lot better than this one than in the first half.
Yeah. Mr. Mu, the first casualty of this tornado pattern. But otherwise, actually the other three players are doing really well. It's Mr. Mu again that drops.
And Mr. Mu actually continues to have a drop as well. Now the lead is jumping towards 20,000 for Thailand. Let's go with a weirder drop there, but it's still already one drop against like 10 drops in total.
Yeah, multiple drops at this point, and that's going to be it for Thailand as well. A very huge lead as the map winds down. It's match point, and it is survival for Canada on the line.
One of those, I guess, commanding leads so far we've seen on the every single thing on the chart so far, and this is game point for Thailand because Canada will be on the edge of being knocked out of the tournament.
And it's back to Canada, so Canada can control their destiny. They just need to pick right. But the question is, what can they pick?
They still do have a timeout to use and utilize now, but at the same time, there's only one more Rice, and everything else is hybrid and one other long pick.
I mean, if I were Canada... Oh, this is gonna be tough. It has to be on the hybrids. I don't think Zik is gonna come out. I don't think they want to go for Ghost. Both these teams have already played Ghost, and Thailand have such a better score.
I think in my mind, the risk would be either playing Synthesis against Thailand, more of a marathon game.
Yeah.
But actually, they go for core stream. Finally, they connected 4.
They did connect 4, but this could be their final connect 4 of the tournament. I'm not so sure about this one because Thailand's core stream is disgusting. We've already seen it.
Yeah. I guess heads up because we've seen a lot of casualty on when you see South Korea versus Philippines match. The bracket was something that you would want to miss.
Well, we do see these 4 players come in for another court stream.
Yeah, we'll see how this goes because this would be the final and last pick if this pick goes wrong.
Yeah, potentially the final pick for Canada. And quite bold of them to go for a court stream pick, but maybe they know something we don't.
I mean, they have to play out of their minds to be able to take this back.
Yeah, Lost School actually starting a little bit behind.
Okay,
a little bit uncharacteristic.
Brackety core stream, but they'll take the first casualty here.
Yeah, once again,
that's
Canada
a lot
have to
of
play chase.
A lot of backdrops, but Natsurio is actually taking the charge right now instead of Lost.
Yeah. Good start from Natsurio this time round. And yeah, Canada already 13,000 points behind.
That's a lot of 200s for Natsurio there.
Okay, they eat quite a bit of accuracy, but you can see that lead doesn't change, 12,000 points still. Because Mr. Moo's accuracy also dropped.
Alright, more of the breakage section. Not too much. Oh, that's
no!
a big misread there.
On the quad jack! That could be the start of the end. But we still got half of the map left.
A huge misread on Mr. Moo's part there. That's already a solidified 20,000 point lead towards Thailand. But there's still one more section to be in with more of these Dragon Age core stream almost.
Oh, Natsurio ate quite a bit of accuracy. But
Okay,
so
more
did
of
Mr.
these.
Moo.
One last stretch.
Now these brackets
Natsurio.
does catch Natsurio finally.
Does
But there has to be more.
But Dale,
but Dale
trades
does
it out.
drop.
Dale trades it, but there's only Lost School left to be able to match this score lead. But at the same time, this would be the end of the line for Canada.
Yeah, that is it. Lost School still holding on to the FC. Nothing Canada can do, even if Lost School drops now, because the map is essentially over. And that is a 6-2 victory to Thailand. They will proceed into the finals weekend. And unfortunately for Canada, it was a very valiant push for them, but that is where their World Cup ends.
Yeah, the end of the line for Canada, but such a great job for pulling out a top 8 for this year's tournament, and commiserations there for Canada. And Thailand will be moving on to the top 6 on the finals weekend.
Yeah, the last team in the top 6 of qualifying to actually make the top 6. So for next weekend, we actually have all 6 teams that made the top 6 in qualifiers to play. So will be very, very interesting to see all of them battle it out.
That would also mean the losers bracket is going to be pretty much spicy in itself, because you know, we got China, also got Thailand, we also got Japan as well, and
the Philippines.
And the Philippines as well. So you know, four of those teams will have to battle it out against each other, which spells doom for 2 of these teams at best until we get to maybe, you know, the top 4 and the top 3 on the podium itself.
Yeah, the guaranteed podium so far are South Korea and Malaysia. If you didn't catch that, Malaysia did punch their ticket into the podium guaranteed by beating China 6-4. So it will be a South Korea and Malaysia battle in the top of the bracket.
Yeah, absolutely. And this would also conclude as the last match for the semifinals weekend here. And what's better else to left it out to end this weekend would be the finals map pool showcase there. Although we do have taking a little bit of a break to set up everything here and there, and I guess that would probably be most concluded. And here we go. We've seen this bracket right here.
Woo!
We already seen quite a bit of a tournament to go with after all those matches. We already have set it out with like 6 teams there remaining. You know, Japan versus China will be the losers bracket, and also Thailand will be facing the Philippines right there.
Yeah, we got a Southeast Asian clash right there. I mean, these matchups are just looking so spicy for next weekend, and we will have to wait and see, of course, but for the map pool showcase, we won't have to wait too long. We will be taking a short break for that. But during this short break, you can go ahead and purchase some banners from the old store to support the tournament, to support the teams, to support these amazing players as well for a very cheap price. You can do so while we are on some downtime setting up for the map pool showcase for the finals weekend.
Yeah, absolutely. Also, you can also purchase like all the 24 banners that are qualified for the like around the 24 as well. All those of the proceedings will also help funding the map pool prize in itself for the teams that are able to make it out in the top 3 as well. And I believe that would be all for this match, and I believe we will be seeing you guys in the next maybe 15 minutes to prepare for the finals map pool showcase.
Yeah, you do not want to miss this map pool showcase. It is a banger. But yeah, we'll be back.
We'll be right back.